Hello world, Prince here, and welcome to my channel, Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss literature, style, personal development, and so much more. Alright, so for today's topic, we're going to go over Hypergamy 101 and what these simps don't seem to understand. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So when you hear about hypergamy talked about on YouTube, you hear a lot of these guys saying, women are just money hungry, they're just out to get your money, get your resources, things of that nature. While there are women out here who are like that, I don't think that's the full story. I think a lot of these guys use that as an excuse to not go after the girls that they're interested in and sort of use that as a cop-out. So I think it's important to elaborate a little further on this topic and dive a bit deeper. So hypergamy by definition is when you have one partner on a higher social status than another partner, and this can be by means of economic status, maybe they have more money, or just social status in general. Maybe they come from nobility or things of that nature. But when it's used in the context on YouTube, a lot of guys like to say, women are on higher statuses or perceive themselves to be on higher statuses. Therefore, the men have to work extra hard, make, a ton of money, and, sort of do all these things to get their attention. So now it's time for a dose of reality. I'm speaking from experience here. I feel like I've dated a wide variety of women, and I think I can really touch on this topic. Hypergamy does exist. Like, that's a fact. There are certain women that look for that. They look for the man that's perceived alpha, that has like all the money and the cars and, the chains and all that glamorous stuff. But I don't think that's the majority of women. Hey, what about the really, really good looking ones? Well, I've dated some pretty good looking women in my day. As long as you have the basic needs met, this includes like a car, like a place to stay, maybe a few dollars in your pocket. Most women are okay with dating a guy like that. That's just the facts. Now, some women are accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, meaning maybe since birth, they're used to going to restaurants a couple times a week, living in a certain type of environment, or getting things gifted to them on a consistent basis. Maybe that's just their lifestyle. In that case, that would make sense, but most guys are honestly just using that as a cop-out to say, hey, this is the reason why I'm not taking action in my life. This is the reason why I'm not going for what I want, and I'm not talking to the girl who I find attractive. And to me, that's totally unacceptable. Guys that act that way, that approach life in that way, I don't see how they can call themselves true alphas. You're not showing up fully, showing up. Going for what you want on a daily basis. So more than likely what guys are experiencing is they're getting tested by women. It might be as little or as subtle as, just eye contact. Or it might be you guys talking and she sort of slides something in the conversation that was meant to be a test of your strength. It might seem small, but things like this really matters because this is the way that they weed out the weak men in their minds from the strong men. So more than likely, a lot of you guys are inadvertently demonstrating that you're men of low value, at least in a woman's eyes. So, when you go up to a woman, they're immediately testing you. When you go up, do you look absolutely terrified, or do you look cool, confident, know what to say, have a response to everything that she does throw at you, and, just lighthearted? It's like it's hard to fake that internal confidence, because it shows up in many different ways in your body language and the things that you say. So really it's important to work on that internal development and just become the best version of yourself, and that will inadvertently build your confidence and then make you more attractive to women. So I'll go ahead and link some books down below that I think will be great resources for helping you guys out. If you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give a shout. Definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell. That is very important. Until next time, gentlemen and scholars.